Excellent. He's enterprising, aggressive, outgoing, young, bold, vicious. He'll do.
We at the top, commandeering toboggans, I keep them cheering, yeah, I get the people bobbing they noggins. If you got problems with the squad, then bet your bottom dollars you'll get demolished in the avalanche. Look, Yahzick the thorn in the paw, the status quo, immaculate flow, radical vernacular, whoa. I'm the type that tells you stuff that they don't want you to know. I don't do this for the money, I just use it to grow. Vesuvius though, groovy as Scooby-Doo in your jacuzzi, sipping gin and juice from a Gucci koozie, watching a Goofy movie. I got 'em woozy, I'm knocking 'em out like Butterbean. I'm here to raise the roof, and while I'm at it, get your gutters clean. What I mean is all of us are victims of the machine. We're part of a digital regime, a generation addicted to screens. And assuming our existence has been simulated, that would mean we're easily manipulated. But what if we're all just ones and zeros on ET's PC? Each of us is being monitored by CCTV. OMG, hit the panic button, this is an emergency. Treat the evolution of your species with some urgency. Certainly uncertain, put work in behind the curtain. Now I'm on the track to becoming a star, LeVar Burton. Before we know it, our DNA will be data on the blockchain. Here's to keeping it high octane. We at the top, commandeering toboggans, I keep them cheering, yeah, I get the people bobbing they noggins. If you got problems with the squad, then bet your bottom dollars you'll get demolished in the existential avalanche. I wonder how many people have been searching for something to give them a purpose. They acting nervous, that hurts lurking under the surface. Learn to be earnest, grow a thick epidermis. Forget feet to the fire, go face first in the furnace. Embrace the surplus of automation. Computers can move faster than human education. And as they improve, they develop new information. With no biases to clutter up the confirmation. I'm quite pious, I'm high as a kite yet. Soaring, ignoring all the bores who haven't taken flight yet. They're too afraid of what they might get. Bodies are compost. We're on a 67,000 mile an hour coast through the cosmos. We at the top, commandeering toboggans, I keep them cheering, yeah, I get the people bobbing they noggins. If you got problems with the squad, then bet your bottom dollars you'll get demolished in the avalanche. We at the top, commandeering toboggans, I keep them cheering, yeah, I get the people bobbing they noggins. If you got problems with the squad, then bet your bottom dollars you'll get demolished in the existential avalanche.
Do I make myself clear?
As an unmuddied lake, Fred. As clear as an azure sky of deepest summer.
This is, after all, something that challenges the imagination and exercises the mind and creativity in problem solving. And so I guess everyone feels that they win if they survive.
D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. Go play D&D, I'm serious, stop what you're doing and build a PC. No really, I mean it, if you haven't seen it, you're missing the cleanest and keenest of RPGs. Take it from me, if you're looking for ultimate character customization, you'll find it here, yo. You can play one shots or do campaigns that go on for years. Homebrew, that's a whole lot of info to comb through, but I stick with the spirit of playing the game in the way that I want to, like we gon' do. Hey, look here, find you a DM and get you some books. I promise it rocks harder than it looks. If you could be anything, what would you be? That's basically what you do in D&D. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. Roll your abilities. Do you want strength or agility? Durability or mobility? Tranquility or hostility? Humility or nobility? Gentility or utility? Barbarian to carry all the carrion. Artificer librarian. Orc vegetarian. You can make a vampire like a Styrian. Props to developers Illyrian. Anyway, first go and get a PHP. Then a monster manual at a DMG. Get the game been blowing up TNT. You can join the party or do PvP. This is the way that we roll. Purposely out of control. Fun is the goal. Y'all know we stay on patrol. Bart on parole for all of the gold that he stole. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. They call me the DM. I bring the pain from AM to PM. I am the bane. Considering changing the name of my BBEG to C to yo, they can't even see him. 2 DPKs per DM. End up in a PC museum. If you don't follow my Coliseum, I'm murking you all in my mausoleum. This is a murderous game. Imagination be putting to me, turned to shame. It's the return of the flame, and it's still burning the same. Better be learning my name. It's that Yahzick. That spells tongue. Low vibration, high strung. Looking at the top of the ladder from the bottom rung. Unsung. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. They be like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. Y'all already know I've been up in the lab like Pripyat. I stay up in the rad. That mishap made a lot of fascists mad. No chit chat, matter of fact, I don't even need a pen and a pad to get busy. Jailbreak then Lizzie. That guy's not gonna be rapping, is he? Well, actually, when I start spitting in a minute, you're probably gonna get a bit dizzy. But that's normal, no need for concern. Leave enemies like weed that I burn. Dropping on peels like a element if you know what I mean. Burn, when will you learn? I'm unorthodox, like a couple MDs, I'm a paradox. Got wordplay like Red Fox. I stay fresh like a bread box. I'm collecting the dough. Been developing like Henry David Thoreau. Ever a rebel enveloping the overzealous and devilish foe. Jealous of flow, 1 year ago. I don't know any other way to get it done, so I just keep moving. Never settle for less than my best on a quest to address improving. I got proven to do, assuming the two disapprove of the mood that I'm in. Looking at the few that allude to the crude illusion. I'm losing the human within. Dude, I'm a 10. Been dealing, appealing, I feel for the real like a beautiful disaster. Never been a beat that I can't master. They be like, yes, go faster. They be like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. They be like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. I was in the middle of developing an album when the YouTube caught a little bit of hype. Then all of a sudden I gotta follow with it, swallowing everything I holler into the mic. And it got me like, whoa, what am I rapping about? I don't really wanna focus on the fear and the doubt. I've been hearing it out, but I'm clearing it out like people that I dislike. I'll put the bumps in the back, ready the weapons, and here comes the attack. Steadily peppering anybody who's stepping to me in the head of the reckoning. The battle is beckoning and I'm wrecking the track. This music is dedicated to anybody who's out there creating art. Understand, if you're not participating, you're actually taking part. I'm so smart, so awesome, nah, I'm rotten and awful. Never finished a novel, lost a lot of years to the bottle. Y'all colossal apostles act like luck is impossible. Like y'all just overcame debacles and obstacles on your own, it's nonsense. Yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. They be like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. I'm coming up out of the swamplands where the temperatures be like 101. They wondering when I'ma run out of thunder, no wonder I'm under the gun. What have I done? See, because it was a joke at first, and then I rewrote my verse, and lo and behold, I discovered the flow that works, for the most part. Mostly I'm fortunate that I've been able to ignore the coordinates. I got a history of being insubordinate, but what a pain is gonna be when the fortune hits. Like dang, he said he would do it and he really did it. He really committed, the kid wasn't kidding. We should've listened instead of calling him a degenerate. Been independent, I'm into administering a percentage of him in a doom. I'm winning attention again and again, and I got him grinning when I enter the room, bringing the boom. One of a kind, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm here to remind you that finding the fire inside you is what's gonna keep you alive. Baby like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire. Baby like, yo, ain't you like 35 years old? How you been living with the flow so cold? I tell them that I keep warm with my alchemist fire. I stay warm with my alchemist fire.
道迷ったろ、ゾロ。
いや、道なら作ればいい。
作戦中だから。
ああ、そうだな。エンマ。
medicine. Hip-hop toxins, audible medicine. All up in your head again, me and Pontius. Light it up like Lewis, let remember Thomas Edison. We keeping it so lit, like go sit. Pontius, go pilot in the cockpit. Y'all already know I'm ready to talk shit. We ain't here to get obnoxious. WildStrike? Yes, I'm on the track like he never left. Lyrical chef, twisted up like a treble clef. Curry in the paint like a Timothy or Steph. Don't take another step, we be leaving them bereft. The breath that goes DEFCON 2. You don't wanna tussle with this high IQ. Got the mental muscle for the fire haikus. They call me the tongue, I'm the one who get it done. Homie, who are you?
Ain't fit for the mad dash. Tryna grab me a fat sack of that cash. Nothing in the forecast but the last laugh. I got the riff-raff waving the white flag like Alabasta. I'm a bastard, I'm the last bastion. Back to box, what's the nigga and Sebastian? We go dummy by mastering the crash and stack racks like a lost passion.
No knock, you don't get the option of medicine. Hip-hop toxins, audible medicine. All up in your head again, me and Pontius. Light it up like Lewis, let remember Thomas Edison.
We keeping it so lit, like go sit. Pontius, go pilot in the cockpit. Y'all already know I'm ready to talk shit. We ain't here to get obnoxious. Here we go straight to the gut with a punch.
Just hold them to let me cook, we been making them lunch.
Phone ringing off the hook, new numbers to crunch.
One rotten banana can come with a whole bunch.
IYK.
They just trying to keep up with the play-by-play.
People steady creeping up day by day.
About to find out that we stay smooth like a bottle of Cavassier.
Y'all don't want none of my 3 blades.
We running around handing out free fade.
If Yahzick is check, I'm D-Wade.
Matter of fact, I'm Braun post-heat trade.
It's a heat wave in the dust bowl.
Keep the bank in the black like crushed coal.
But the puck top shelf is a rush goal.
Put the op aircraft in a Dutch roll.
So much gold on my Monza Musa.
So stoned they think I know Medusa.
We bring home titles like Tuscaloosa.
The apple cart before the Appaloosa.
Introducing the self-destructive,
Semi-conductive, counterproductive.
the unobstructed attack on the masses.
Watch it burn with opera glasses. No knock, you don't get the option of medicine. Hip-hop toxins, audible medicine. All up in your head again, me and Pontius. Light it up like Lewis, let remember Thomas Edison.
We keeping it so lit, like go sit. Pontius, go pilot in the cockpit. Y'all already know I'm ready to talk shit. We ain't here to get obnoxious. WildStrike? I'm trying to stack me some chips. Yeah, we been sinking they ships. We got 'em losing they grips. We got 'em moving they hips.
We are a solar eclipse, bet.
1 for the money, 2 for the dough, 3 for the paper, 4 for the flow.
5 on it like loonies, looking like a grown-up chunk from the Goonies.
Your life's forfeit, no discussing. Twist 'em up like we clutching Dutchies. Pontius on the track, got the munchies. Your girl put her hair back in a scrunchie. Always getting better like AI. Call him in the answer. Ball like AI. Shoot for the moon in a tube like Elon. Never mind, we don't like the art that he on.
Hopping for the artistic tip that we on. We've been on that mystic trip for eons. Searching for something that everybody can agree on. Synonymous with the periodic element neon. 10. Here we go again, mamma mia. Wide-eyed guy with a bright idea. Put the OP in Cassiopeia. Cannabis is a panacea. No knock, you don't get the option of medicine. Hip-hop toxins, audible medicine. All up in your head again, me and Pontius. Light it up like Lewis, let remember Thomas Edison.
We keeping it so lit, like go sit. Pontius, go pilot in the cockpit. Y'all already know I'm ready to talk shit. We ain't here to get obnoxious. WildStrike?
またおめえか暇なやつだ。
縄解いてやるから俺の仲間になってくれ。
なんだと
俺は一緒に海賊になる仲間を探してるんだ。
これくたばるくらいならなってやろうじゃねえか海賊に。
There is a point. Is there a point to all this? I would say there is. Doesn't matter because this is just a ride. It's just a ride.
First up is trauma, everybody got it. All of us got a Loch Ness monster locked up in the closet. Racing thoughts like a running faucet. Chasing these knots like they was oxygen. Bleeding for profits, exceeding obnoxious. Whatever keeps us feeding our pockets. Greed has got us putting prices on lives, that's a mistake. We're here to do more than work at jobs that we hate and procreate. Below the hate, it's a pile of anger and fear, distress and pressure, repressing the manic depression. And oh, by the way, the powers that be don't want to see us succeed. They keep us divided, inciting these riots inside us and quietly carry out all of their evil deeds. What we need are leaders who truly believe in the power of people. But too many dummies are trying to stick a camel through the eye of a needle. So we're suffering, getting rough again, there's no recovery. Recent discovery, we're out of time. What I got is rather sublime. Looking for cash, walking the line. I got the shine on my Danny Torrance, stock to sleep. We are both the knowledge we seek and the promises that we keep. Hi, no need to panic, yo, this life is just a ride. If you feel dead inside, then I can be your guide. Forgive yourself, what matters is that you tried. Set your ego aside, sit back and savor the next up is drama. Everybody hates it, then daily creates it. Disdain and displacement's adjacent, while I patiently wait for the base hit. Barely awake but complacent, lately adjacent to greatness. Men have been approaching homeostasis, audacious on a regular basis. We've convinced ourselves that money's more valuable than our time. Try to buy my memories, I ain't taking a dime. And the real crime is that most of us live with worry. Furious, our vision of the future's blurry at best. Shout out to people like me who who got ADHD and anxiety. See, with the spice of my variety, I do my best to avoid society. Not entirely. My advice is try to survive and always be nice. Go with the vibe, know your price, know what you drive. Roll the dice, see them alive, think twice. Comedy and tragedy reign. See, they contain all of the pain within the public domain. We retain what we gain when we lose. I'm aiming to amuse anyone who cruising with the case of the blues. I just say, hi, no need to panic, yo, this life is just a ride. If you feel dead inside, then I can be your guide. Forgive yourself, what matters is that you tried. Set your ego aside, sit back and savor the stay understated. One time for the underestimated. Got on the game late, bit rape related. Started making the cake update, elated. One of the Great Lakes and you can guess. Y'all work hard, but I obsess. I keep my cards close to my chest. I've been known to disregard how I dress, yes. I'm stress-free, but I guess I stay pressing the key. What a mess, I'm one of the best of three. But you better believe they're never gonna get the best of me. Cause I know they've been wondering how I've been under the radar. I get what I'm after. Yeah, I've been in the business of putting them panties up into the rafters. I'm a disaster, rubbing the laughter in the gaff. Again, the rap, ran out of ink, dead pen. Because it has no cap. Chatty chat, the only way I know how to exist. If you're depressed or pissed, then you can listen to this and chill. Hi, no need to panic, y'all, this life is just a ride. If you feel dead inside, then I can be your guide. Forgive yourself, what matters is that you tried. Set your ego aside, sit back and savor the ride.
Shut him up. We have a lot invested in this ride. Shut him up.
How would you like to be remembered?
I just know they can't leave me out. That's what I'd like to be remembered as. Someone who made enough of a mark that they can't leave him out when they write about it, you know. For my epitaph on a tombstone, I would like one of two things. He was just here a minute ago, or too hip for the room. Too hip for the room.
Charles Bates is my government name. Yahzick is the one that I took when I came into the game. Hard to contain, all these other rappers are sounding the same. Turn pretenders into cinders and embers, bringing the flame. Not a power gamer, but I'm a colossal complainer. My obsession with fame is keeping my brain on retainer. Balancing pleasure and pain, that of the entertainer. Quick to blame the artist, they never seek behind the container of isolated work. Call it insane or berserk. The shadow of the psyche is where the epiphanies lurk. Y'all, I don't make the rules, I just bend them like Beckham. I reckon these records are in for a reckoning when we wreck 'em. I hack and recommend you learn how to trust. They used to me bringing the speed, there's a bomb on the bus. Keep my team up in the lead, enemies in the dust. TikTok notifications at 99 plus. I've been on my Stevie Wonder wondering what the fuss. A bit of a gloomy Gus, a cynical old cuss. I decided to discuss my ideas with the earth, for I am not the person who determines if they have any worth. They call me the closer, I'm about to be needing chauffeurs. I'm here for the exposure, I burrow like Joe and Gophers. I'm leaving them suit sharks shivering and they loafers. There's a lot to like about me, I'm practically Stofers. A tactical joker, classic like Mary Shelley and Stoker. I'm aiming for the top, I don't settle for mediocre. I spray it like super soakers, I layer it like it's ogres. We keep raising while they folding like we playing poker. Y'all looking for bars? Well, Yahzick a prison. I've been having vision, I'm guaranteed to win my division. About to get hit with that initial incision. I spit with surgical precision, now these patients need to make a decision. Listen, I beg to differ with people that speak on limitation. I keep it 100, I ain't down with the imitation. My reputation is that of the Mad Hatter. I ain't blowing minds, homie, I'm shattering brain matter. The latter is more effective, I speak from the heart. As far as how to live your life, I wouldn't know where to start. So I just try to be nice, the lyrical inventor. Abandon hope, ye all who enter. I'm off center, and I'm okay with that. Yeah, I said it, I'm off center, and I'm okay with that. Dice, minis, maps, snacks, notes, towers, books, stacks. Last year was a big fat bummer. We about to have an RP summer. 2020 was a nightmare. Everyone discovered Mother Nature doesn't fight fair. People talk about the economy and healthcare. Me, I've been building a barbarian werebear. Where my PC's at? Now playing online's alright, but there's nothing better than them bi-weekly nights. Getting together with your friends on a mutual mission to try and obliterate any enemies in your vision. Yeah, that's real nice. Plus you get to roll real dice. And if you get advantage, you get to roll twice. If you think you can manage it, I suggest you invite your best guest, embark on a quest, invest in adventure, swing for the fences, lockdown lifted, combat commences. Saddle up, readjust your aim. What I mean is you should go ahead and schedule a game with some dice, minis, maps, snacks, notes, towers, books, stacks. Last year was a big fat bummer. We about to have an IRL RP summer. Dice, minis, maps, snacks, notes, towers, books, stacks. Last year was a big fat bummer. We about to have an RP summer. On pen and paper, I'm equipped with a rapier wit. That razzle dazzle yazzle hit him with it lickety split. So wickety spit, admittedly giddy to get it lit. About to calculate the damage that my tank emits. I'm banking crits, I'm cranked and committed to play. Back in the day, TTRPGs were passe. Happy to say, we've come a really long way. Now there's over 50 million of us up in the fray. We've been waiting for a minute to get back in the game. The internet is doable, but it just isn't the same. Start a campaign, we be like moths to flame. And we go start murder hoboing as quick as we came. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe only half kidding. I'm the one that gets the dungeon master doing my bidding. Go forth, all you warriors, and forge your stories. Whether you're 14 or middle to late 40s. Dice, minis, maps, snacks, notes, towers, books, stacks. Last year was a big fat bummer. We about to have an IRL RP summer. Dice, minis, maps, snacks, notes, towers, books, stacks. Last year was a big fat bummer. We about to have an RP summer.
Yeah. Bo. Yahzick. Maze. Ayo, it's Bo on the Blitz like the Steelers. On your D&D, these Krakens can't kill us. With Yahzick, it's purely skill. Here to do what you want, but the real ones will. Bite the steel, you're the sacrifice. My whole squad on a roll like we packed the dice. Just give up the jewels, we ain't asking twice. Or you'll have to visit mama from the afterlife. We don't fear repercussions. Apex predator, we here for the bussin'. With bombs like we rushed in the flow A+. Passed all the classes. Blitzin', we put you hoes back on your asses. Word to Cassius, I'm hard to beat. I'm the king in the ring like they called Ali. This is Black Star Bo like Talib Kweli. When the smoke finally clears, we are all you see.
Rabbit Blitz, hack 'em and slash 'em to bits. Break bones into bread ops, dead as it gets. Heavy battle ready, rock steady, cooling your jets. Better call it quits, they ain't taking any more bets. Rapid Blitz, we stack bodies and drop hits. No harm will become anyone who submits. We advance only as bold as fortune permits. Got 'em throwing bits in the midst of a rapid blitz.
This is brutality, bodies be blowing up in the bone piles. My whole style all about making those smile. My profile is written in red mist, blood of blood like force feather on my white horse. I'm a mystical monster, molded by the darkness. Swallow the apostles, feather to the parchment. Mostly hold back, behold my holiness. It's so sad when you get your legs broke. Let's go, it's that funky shit. Warriors fucking with me, channel on my inner darkness. Sword summoning, I'm under the impression that my homies fucking you up. Blow for blow, I'm blowing holes through your skull. Fuck all that flesh shit, rip out intestines. I'm destined for this, hella necks getting split.
Holy shit, dog, what's happening?
They scream while I'm stabbing them, I'm grabbing all their hearts out, turn them into talismans.
Rapid Blitz, hack 'em and slash 'em to bits. Break bones into bread ops, dead as it gets. Heavy battle ready, rock steady, cooling your jets. Better call it quits, they ain't taking any more bets. Rapid Blitz, we stack bodies and drop hits. No harm will become anyone who submits. We advance only as bold as fortune permits. Got 'em throwing fits in the midst of a rapid blitz. Eyes red as Macbeth, up in the lead screaming. I'm moozed on meth, y'all, I'm a speed demon. They're losing all breath, nobody's intervening. We the angels of death and people that are in need of redeeming. Triple team 'em, we're leaving them in the dust. Never out of touch, we just knocking off the rust. Attitude, you should never ever tempted to adjust. I'm a dude that's forever at the ready to combust. Trust when I tell you it's a reckoning. Listen, the best in the biz at stopping the opposition. Less of a competition and more of a proposition. I think you and your party should reconsider your position. Think about it, I'll give you a couple seconds to reassess. After that, I'm taking a war pick to your chest. Buckle up for the bloodbath. The world-class warriors on the warpath. Yo, we did it again. Rapid Blitz, hack 'em and slash 'em to bits. Break bones into bread ops, dead as it gets. Heavy battle ready, rock steady, cooling your jets. Better call it quits, they ain't taking any more bets. Rapid Blitz, we stack bodies and drop hits. No harm will become anyone who submits. We advance only as bold as fortune permits. Got 'em throwing fits in the midst of a rapid blitz. Yeah, it's got the gift of gab, yeah, my yap emphatically flaps. The purge is emerging, our version of Earth is on the verge of collapse. I only hop on a beat if I think that it slaps. In fact, I am not a rapper, I'm a writer who raps, that's a correction. Never needed any direction, I am pressed at the best of my recollection. Possessed with the pen of a poet, the bar, going hard, make it so, yo, I'm Captain Picard. Priceless, I'm a clapton guitar. Used to rap at the bar, but now stay on my return to Jafar. Bonkers, bizarre, I'm bodying this methodically, periodically dropping diabolical daggers. Faux swagger, flow goes toe tagger, dough bagger, no stagger. Jericho, taking it easy, keeping it comfy and cozy. Everything's coming up rosy. What's the bottom line? How much are you worth? How much is your time? What do you deserve? What are you leaving behind? How will you define happiness and success as a whole? Dreams of the powerhouse of the soul. I'm holding it down for anyone who was bullied or stepped on, beat up or slept on, dealt with it and kept on. I'd like to think there's people that had an effect on, at the very least, I'm finding it peaceful to reflect on. We all stress what tomorrow will be, but I don't follow people on social media, people follow me. I don't say that to be cocky, but lately I've been feeling like Mr. T in Rocky 3. I encourage you to do the same. It's not about the money or the fame, it's about what you overcame. They say don't hate the player, hate the game. I say don't hate and never be afraid to take blame. No tea and definitely no shade, low key, I put the work in to stay self-made. Most folks stop growing, mad props to those who keep going. What's the bottom line? How much are you worth? How much is your time? What do you deserve? What are you leaving behind? How will you define happiness and success as a whole? Dreams of the powerhouse of the soul. See, I'm a visionary. Since age 4, I knew I was more than ordinary. I can wage war with laborious vocabulary. Let the rage roar like I was a revolutionary. Man, it's ancillary. I do it for the reaction. Dodge dramatic distractions. Actually, my words are louder than actions. Impactful and tactfully tactical. Syntactical, maximally practical. Plus, I'm hella faded. No need to beat around the bush, I stay elevated. Pre-98, Bubba Kush got me regulated. These people need to relax. Stop tripping over silly politicians and property tax. Try to focus on what you think matters the most. Follow the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon in the post. Life's short, go and live it and give it your best. And don't stress, none of this will be on the test. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Turn it up. What you know about the final boss? I got him trying to buy time with the sign of the cross. I redefine high crime and the meaning of loss. I'm off hip but I body like I'm playing lacrosse. Beat to the EG, I'm keeping them queasy. I make it seem easy, acknowledge me. I've been demolishing your cities, I'm astonishingly sleazy. I'm the big bad, y'all must be the cast. I'm killing the master, villain, a blast, a disaster. Really a rap bastard, willing to rap fast for the masses. I ravage all races and classes. Savage, I can't stop myself. Thinking of all the ways I can top myself. On God, I can move like a devil. I hope you and your squad are ready for the last level. It ends here. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, that's a mantra. Keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster. Y'all are dealing with the best of the worst. Does anybody want to volunteer to die first? Wind up on the wrong side of a trouble and curse. I'm a bully and I'm looking for a bubble to burst. Double the verse, rubble the debris in my wake. Coming for me was a mistake, and to give a guarantee your bodies are gonna break. One look at me, you can see that I've been taking the cake. Putting the credible and incredible, I consider any and all enemies edible. I can see that you're finding your decision to be regrettable. Think about it this way, your death will be unforgettable. They won't remember your name, you'll end up another dismembered and maimed adventurer. I bring the flame of shame, they don't make thermometers that can withstand my temperature. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking and where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. Betas have never evaded my trap, you betas have better be ready to scrap. My haters, I'm taking their place on the map. A gator, I'm patiently waiting to snap. No cap, I'm an abominable beast, can't nobody beat me. Call the police, everybody that I meet ends up deceased. I would tear these people apart piece by piece. And I feast on the meat of the beak, and I eat a priest at least 3 times a week. Increase the heat until I release the freak. You're battling without a paddle and you're up the creek. You can call me whatever you choose, I'm overloaded and blowing the fuse. You're losing your crew, that's so sad. I guess that'll teach you to avoid the big bad. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking, them where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster. The end is upon us, I promise you novices don't want no problem with me. So watch how you talking, them where you been walking, they call me the BBEG. I'm more than a little OP, I do what I want to, yeah that's a mantra. I keep 'em running and gunning like Contra, yo I'm a monster, I'm a monster.
I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish, and because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up.
Everybody was hoping for normal, but they got Yahzick instead. My occupation's a baker, just spent the year making bread. This operation's incapable of flaking them, taking off, break them off, treat them haters like Taylor or shake them off. Keep calm, that's the motto. Allegorical grotto, rhetorical bravado, a legend like El Dorado. I'm incorrigible, homie, this is what you beget when you incorrigible. Never let them forget your courage is full. One time for anyone who was told that you're too fat or too short or too dumb or too old or too slow. Nobody determines your worth but you. I'm from space, needed a place to stay. I figured that Earth would do, and so I'm here to stay. Bringing chaos and general disarray. People getting tired, they waiting for me to go away. No way, I'm getting intimate with my insolence. I'm giving listeners cognitive dissonance consistently.
You can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane. You can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane.
I'm bringing it back to that black tux and purple chucks. Back when I was 15 and gave even less fucks. Got into the routine of leaving the people awestruck. Y'all, I kept it goofy, I got them all saying nah shucks. Raw like the Milwaukee Bucks when Giannis in the paint. When you got a dream, haters like to reiterate that you ain't gonna make it. Homie, you should focus on education. Without a vocation, you'll never go on vacation. Imagine my elation when I decided that I could monetize any idea inside of my mind, and that was including but not limited to rhyme. If you put in the time, you should be rewarded for your grind. That's just how I feel. Many speak of cabbages and kings. I prefer to gather adages from Lord of the Rings. Radically enigmatic, rather emphatically top-notch. Yeah, it's got them tie-dye tops, rocking them pants with a drop crotch.
You can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane. You can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane.
I'm taking it back to Tamagotchis, Bobbit and Team Rocket, rocking them Jinko jeans and stocking the pockets with Game Boy pockets. Pocket me, we're topping the charts. Reggie Miller was dropping darts, HBK was breaking hearts. Life was simpler then, yeah that was back before I understood the power of the pencil and pen. Our chances of survival are exponentially slim. I'm of the opinion that the villains will eventually win. The outlook is potentially grim, not if but when. I'm in arrested development, and I'm essentially 10, on a quest to be mentally and influentially zen. History be repeating itself again and again. Where have you been? Da Vinci had a dopamine deficiency, hypomania disguising itself as efficiency. All that we can do is the best that we can. Understand it almost never goes according to plan, but hey,
you can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane. You can sacrifice your physical health to buff a spell, make the difficulty class tough as hell, but that's at the expense of extreme pain. Don't let your brain be consumed by the arcane.
Now, Webb, don't you get any foolish ideas that magic will solve all your problems. Because it won't.
Yo, I flow like a ghost, I don't need a boast, but I go alone in the post though. All of these other rappers are so slow, homie, I don't just think it, I know so. I be the virtuoso, but to whip it like nitrous. Got him hit with this crisis. As a punishment, I just been leaving people to their own devices. My advice is to carry on and to pay the price of the paragon. Savor the flavor like tarragon. Y'all, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Whereupon we race like rats. Yeah, hustle like Minnesota fats. Facts, I got them watching they backs. My haters can never relax. I try to deliver rhetoric to the masses. Skin thick like molasses, and my glasses and my ass is high as the price of gases. Should've paid attention to some of my math classes. Time passes, whether you like it or not. Pick a spot like Curry and hurry the shot. Great Scott, hot as 1987A. Probably why I was born in 1987A. Been bagging up bread like Marita. Big dog by P to Lakita. Dangerously cheesy, chest to cheetah. Family guy, my wife like, hey Peter. Take me to your leader, I come in peace. Old school golden fleece and ancient Greece. Kill beats till the numbers of listeners increase. Ideas worth a couple 100,000 apiece. I need airflow, try to bring Rico to the Puerto. No to go Allegro and the concerto. My hair messed up, but I don't care though. Tell me like a hero of a bear. I'm losing all of my sanity at the Vanity Fair. How much trauma can humanity share? I'm a Titanic, rearranging the chairs. Don't nobody wanna deal with the tongue though. Sticky and thicky like gumbo. All of my haters are big mad, but I'm jumbo. About to hit him with the Dikembe Mutombo. No, that's a finger wag. Say zipped up like I was a sleeping bag. Keep the beat ripped up, didn't need a tag. Gas on the track, that's an infrared flag. Sheesh, I'm a beast. Definition of last but not least. Coming from the top and the bottom of the east. The cause of the recent heat increases. That's my thesis, y'all should try it. Your bars are worse than my diet. Smart guys, stay quiet. If art dies, we riot. They wondering if I'm out of my element. Elegant as an elephant, but I'm hella eloquent. Doing what I can to remain relevant. It's like Andre said, we be using the beats to pay rent. Keep it a secret identity, Clark Kent. We be deep in the 50 confinity, dark 10. Creep in the type of vicinity. I don't carry, but I'm leaving all my enemies holier than the Trinity. Whoa, slow it down. Kick it like Billy Blanks in Showdown. Got an old school flow like Motown. I'm a pro if you didn't know, well you know now. And I told them, but they didn't hear it. I'm on a new level, you couldn't get near it. But why would you fear it when you could revere it? I'm less of a ghost and more of a spirit. Gotta switch it up though. Goddamn, and I did it again. Still 1 through 11 on everyone's top 10. Time is money and they call me Big Ben. I don't need a deagle, I got plenty of pens. Plenty of friends, I don't hang around vultures. Do what I can to hold it down for the culture. Make noise for the underground artists. We the ones who rock the hardest. Fury of stone.
Nolly about to fuck it up.
We're here to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we gon' turn the ceiling into the floor. Yeah, we're about to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we'll turn the ceiling into the floor. We've been flying so high, we've inverted the sky, reverse gravity. Yazzing on your nerves worse than a bad cavity. Caterpillar chatter, we mad as the Mad Hatter be. Tongue, you can find me after teeth and Grey's Anatomy. Strategy is aiming for the T.O.P. Call us California wildfires, we've been burning trees. I ain't lying, I'm trying to get litty like some LEDs. So much green, bloodstream looking like antifreeze. Over 9,000 degrees, I stay sunlit. This one ain't about the bars, it's about the fun shit. Thunder in Wonderland, sundering them in one hit. Light a fire under them, the weed band's unfit. Cannabis is in demand and we need to legalize. Now approaching altitude higher than some eagle eyes. Humanize your attitude, pal, it's a plant. When it comes to understanding that, you either can or you can't. We're here to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we gon' turn the ceiling into the floor. Yeah, we're about to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we'll turn the ceiling into the floor.
Yeah. When I'm fucked up, don't talk to me. A nigga need lobotomy. I hit your hoe and smoke my blunt. I'm stepping in some wallaby. She asked me what for dinner, told that lady marijuana leaves. Excuse my French, I only give a fuck about a money tree. The gas been taking over me, that nigga is a wannabe. Hit the blunt, scared him to death. That man's a comedy. I'm green out gang, treat my Zah like it's a prophecy. Treat my Zah like it's a prophecy. Fuck a nigga and the 2 legs that he stand on. I been staying busy. Hey ma, I'm like Cameron. I don't give off smoke, but I got gas like a Chevron. D-boy can't stay dead like me. Boy, I guess I'm dead wrong. Jump into it head first. That shit done got my head strong. I been sipping red rum, mix it with the N1, bitch. Ayy, I'm fried like chicken, no beef. I just mind my business.
Yeah. We're here to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we gon' turn the ceiling into the floor. Yeah, we're about to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we'll turn the ceiling into the floor. We're here to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we gon' turn the ceiling into the floor. Yeah, we're about to turn the floor into the ceiling, and in the process, we'll turn the ceiling into the floor. knew I really didn't want to do this. The wizards forced my hand. And now, this moment will live forever in infamy. For posterity's sake.
Watsies out of pocket, they won't stop copping the profit till our eyes pop out of socket. Dropping that deposit is the only thing on the docket. Guess the billionaires are trying to get some fuel for their rockets. How obnoxious, this is a community. The wizards have triggered an attack of opportunity. Hasbro's bigger, thinking that they can operate with impunity. About to be some real nerd unity. Hit them with the critical. Y'all about to lose and it's pitiful. Your behavior is parasitical. Then to see a whole bunch of people who are smarter than you do what you do better than you and cheaper too. You should be concerned. These companies never learn. Always playing with fire, then complaining when they get burned. Acting like they could take a piece of what the creators earn. You conflated real players with your rate of return. It's never gonna work. We can see that y'all are clever jerks. Nothing more than a suit and a smirk. Polluting the earth by bringing drama into the game. Ever since you hit a billy, it just isn't the same. Undermonetized. What are you talking about? You've yet to take advantage of the benefit of the doubt. Somebody up in that tower needs to figure it out. Cause we could play TTRPGs with or without you. That's factual. Yahzick Galactica actual. The plan isn't practically transactional. Fractionally chipping away at your bottom line. Hoping to find a sucker that's on the dotted line. But y'all done got the bard annoyed. I got them hard bars in me like a carcinoid. So hot the yard chart up, stand guard, avoid. I'm falling all over your block like it's Arkanoid. Now let this be a lesson. We don't mess with greed. I'm up at the front of an army. I've been blessed to lead. You see, we stress the enemy to address the need. And we compress till they either confess or concede. And y'all did both. Went to war for revenue growth. Now you're looking like a paladin with a broke oath. At best you've been exposed. I repeat, don't throw rocks at the murder hobos.
Don't assume my position, bro. I'm not afraid of you. That's not the problem. It's infuriating for people. It's really sad. It's not scary.
You got a company that essentially sells ideas, and it made you over $100 million last year. I mean, how much goddamn money do you need?
Now you've admitted you're the wrong ones that have these shows. You're committed to the long run, but you gotta know if you ever do something like this again, we'll just leave you. We got a lot of options. Now you've admitted you're the wrong ones that have these shows. You're committed to the long run, but you gotta know if you ever do something like this again, we'll just leave you. We got a lot of options. NOGL.
About the things we did last night. Knowing if we got each other, then we'll be alright. The only thing I'm asking for is that all of my friendships last. And all I know is we change as we grow. And I can't find anything wrong about wondering why sometimes we feel alone. I don't know why we're full of fear. Why are we running when it's so clear that when we are together we find hope? Such a little innocent creature. People always worry about the past and their future. Always worrying what they're gon' get and what they should have had. But maybe we could take a break from tomorrow and concentrate on what is generating the sorrow. Maybe if we get our heads on straight, things won't be so bad. Who will catch us when we fall? I can't find single civilized solution to the problems that we're making, and the trouble we're creating, and the chances that we're taking. When we fall apart, just look at the footprints we're leaving behind. Did the thought that we were being followed ever cross your mind? They'll have nowhere to go, they won't know how to grow unless we come together and show them the way. I can't find anything wrong about